wicked shall hold their tongues. They stir beneath this silent world of saints and sinners, twixt the living and the dead. Train's still going. Can't have slept long. We left... When did we leave? Where did we leave? God damn. It's unnervingly quiet. Maybe I should fetch some water. The restaurant should be open now. What do we have here then? Wallet. Yes. Dr. Lang, curator of the Krennic-on-Thames Museum. That's me, all right. It's nothing interesting. Comfy enough to sleep on, evidently. I can't just cart around any old thing. It's nothing interesting. I don't want to be carting a book around unnecessarily. The Charnel House Burial by Louis Cassel. To think I don't get enough of the dead without pulp horror novels. Just one vice. Let's go stir up a drink or two. Maybe something strong is in order. Clear the head. Okay, I'm Dr. Harold Lang. My destination is Auger Peak Island. I'm on this train to... I'm going to evaluate some finds. They called me to... a painting of an old train. I don't think the ticket inspector would be too happy with me if I took it. A painting of a train. Is it this one? No, looks too old. Maybe an ancestor. Good evening, my friend. I was wondering if you could...
Ah, yes. I've seen you poking around. Having trouble settling down, are we?
Something like that. Could do with a stiff drink about now?
Right you are, then.
That painting on the wall.
Isn't she a beaut? Runs like clockwork, so she does.
It's... this train. Isn't it a little old?
You kids today have got no appreciation of machinery.
We've got to be the same age at best.
Well, practically grew up in her, so I did. There's nothing about old Gloria that I don't know.
Locked. I can't hear anyone inside. I can't just cart around any old thing. It's nothing interesting. Locked. I can't hear anyone inside. Locked? Isn't this the way out?
Right you are, then.
The door to the next carriage appears to be locked. Is that normal? Nothing's wrong, is it?
You city folks always jump to conclusions. There's nothing wrong. It's just how we do things when our guests are asleep. It prevents prying eyes and swift fingers.
Isn't that a bit of a fire hazard?
Pal, let me tell you, if a fire breaks out in this train, then no amount of carriage doors are going to save you from roasting. If you catch my drift. Be a steel coffin if the unthinkable happened.
Sheesh. Could you possibly unlock the door? I could really use a drink.
Don't reckon I can, no. Can give you the key, though. On one condition.
Oh, please don't tell me he's gonna ask me to solve some ridiculous conundrum of his.
Bring me back a shot of whiskey when you get back. Old Floyd will hook you up. Just tell him it's for done.
Phew. No problem, my friend. Thank you. Aha! Open. Better hurry to the restaurant. Don't want it to close before I can get Don's whiskey. A solemn-looking young woman. She's a little unnerving. It's bad enough looking at the picture. A solemn-looking young woman. She's seated on a chair. Her eyes are staring off at something just outside the picture's edge. It's a little unnerving. I feel like I've seen a photograph like this before. If this wasn't up in a train carriage... I can't just cart around. It's nothing. But... Locked. Damn. No good. I can't even get the key in. Must be locked from the other side. The restaurant is locked. This key's no good.
Floyd must be getting things ready. Just take your time, boy. Let him do his thing. He'll unlock it when he's good and ready. There's no rush, is there?
I can hear movement from within. Hello there. I'm sorry for the intrusion. I was just what? He's muttering something. I can't make it out. I'm sorry? What was that? Maybe I should be going. I'm sorry to have bothered you. He doesn't seem to be able to open his mouth properly. I think I'd better leave. Maybe I should mention this to that ticket inspector. I can't just... A beautifully polished wooden box. It has a red, teardrop-shaped gem set into the top. He doesn't look very well. That's if it's even a he. He looks positively sick, in fact. A huge black holdall. Looks very heavy. God knows what's inside. There's a man in one of the rooms in the next carriage. I don't think he's at all well.
We get some right crazies on the train sometimes, I'm telling you. You learn to leave them be after a while.
The wretched man can barely speak.
Aye. And I'd be the same way after the amount of booze most of these boys have had. Is Floyd still not operating then?
Not as far as I'm aware.
Ah well, give the boy time. Hey, if some one of your fellow passengers popped their head out the room at the end of the corridor, maybe you'd get a better conversation out of her. Pretty little thing, so she was.
Thanks. Are you sure that she was... this was the right room. Hello? Something doesn't feel right about this. They're all the same. Why would everyone have the same luggage? I want to have a look inside, but these are somebody's bags. More large bags. As a child, I used to make origami like this. Where's the girl that ticket collector claims to have seen? I'm sure she won't miss just one. Could she be... Nothing. But that sounded awfully like a door unlocking in the next carriage. Is Floyd ready for business? A pile of paper dogs. They're not very well made. It's nothing interesting. Food's getting cold. I haven't heard any sort of dinner bell. Are we supposed to just know when it's dinner time? Are any of these places for me, I wonder? Good evening. Floyd, is it?
Ah, Mr. Lang, how nice of you to join us.
It's Dr. Lang, actually. But who needs formalities in a place like this?
Quite. I suppose you're here on business?
Business? Yeah.
A drink, Mr. Lang. That is what you're after, is it not?
Perhaps a bite to eat first?
Unfortunately, all our meals are reserved. By all means, have a drink, though. Pull up a stool.
I'd better not stay. Your ticket collector, Don, I think it was, has tasked me with procuring him a glass of whiskey.
Ah, yes, he did leave his hip flask here, thinking about it. It's right there on the bar. This one's on the house, Mr. Lang.
Huh. It's empty. Flask's empty, Floyd. Better give me a shot of whiskey.
No more freebies, I'm afraid, Mr. Lang. That'll be £5.
£5? You're burying me alive here. Dr. Harold Lang. Not really something. I don't think so. Here you go, my good man.